Welcome to the tea room, Gemini. Today, your reading will be coming from the tea leaf deck. And let me do what you know I have to do so I can see, swap out my readers. All right, Gemini. Your first card out is the Forest. The Forest card says, muddled and unclear thinking. Muddled and unclear thinking. Here, this card indicates that there is a situation in which you may be having muddled thoughts, feeling unclear, not being able to make any headway or leadway in terms of what you want to do. This could be one situation in your life, or it could be every area of your life in which you will not have clear thinking at this time. Then you have the Basket. The Basket card says recognition, reward for merit. Now, as you see, there is a basket of fruit, flowers, and bread sitting on a kitchen table. The kitchen table represents hard work. So this basket filled with plenty indicates that you will have recognition for some hard work that you have done in the past. It may not be something that you've done recently, but something you've done in the past, and you will be recognized and rewarded for your hard work here. Then you have the Dog. The Dog card represents protection from a powerful friend. A powerful friend that will give you protection in the area in which you need in your life. Okay? Perhaps, now I always like to let you readers know that, you viewers know, when I'm using this deck, the tea leaf deck, tends to knit itself together to kind of form a story. Now, your first card out was the Forest card, indicating that you have muddled and unclear thinking. Perhaps this friend, this powerful friend, will protect you in some way in terms of getting things on track. Okay? So keep that in mind. Then you have the Carriage. The Carriage card indicates a journey, either physical or mental. Now, just so you know, that if your journey is a mental journey, when you are at the end of this journey, you will view things differently as it relates to life aspects or what have you. Okay? Now, I'm being led to mention that with this muddled thinking and unclear thinking, you may need to meditate or something like that will get you back on track, or you may just need a getaway, like a vacation or something to clear your mind. So, as I said, you can see how these cards are knitting together a story. Then you have the Crib card. The Crib card indicates a birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. So, Geminis, someone's pregnant, or someone is pregnant with an idea for a business, and the birth is near of either a child or an enterprise or business. Now, this also could be someone that's close to you, so pay attention there. Then you have the Purse card. The Purse card says, pay attention to your finances. Here, Geminis, this card comes out to warn you or remind you that you may be spending too much money unwisely. You need to pay attention to any investments that you may have. You want to check on those. You want to pay attention before you put out money for an investment. Read all the fine print and make sure your contracts are on point. But you're being cautioned here to not spend money that you don't have, or to overspend on foolish things or things that you don't need, but more or less to not be reckless in your spending. Maybe a time to save, okay? Maybe rather than taking a vacation, you may go for a walk on the beach or through the park or something like that. Something that does not cost you money, okay? So that journey card and the paying attention to your money card goes hand in hand in this case for you, Gemini. So pay attention there. Then you have the handshake card. Handshake card says a meeting with a stranger could be important. Now, as you can see, you have one hand that is extending from the skies, reaching another hand, clasping another hand that is from the earth. So now that tells me that there is some type of spiritual help. You may seek help from a professional spiritual person, or from someone that could help you with your finances. But again, be careful. Don't pay anyone for anything like that, because being that you're being told to watch your money, this is not a time to pay for advice, but maybe to, and I'm saying necessarily, like take some type of free classes or something like that on money management, and that could be with a stranger, and you may feel like this meeting will be a lifesaver with this person that could be a stranger, in that you don't know the person personally or something like that, okay? Now, then you have the ant card. The ant card indicates work, achievement, and success. Now, as you can see, this little ant is carrying this big old leaf. He is diligent in his deeds, and that he is working hard to get this big old leaf back to his nest, okay? And like the ant, you are being encouraged to work hard and stay focused on your task here of supplying yourself for harder times, or for the winter, as the ant in the summer seeks out their food and store up their food for the winter, so that they are not without. You are being called, Gemini, to perhaps change your way of spending, change your way of or your connection with money, period. Instead of spending money like the ant, store up money for the future, okay? I would say now is not a time to invest as much as it is a time to plan ahead, as the ant is. Instead of investing money, you're being called to invest time in learning about money management, and investing, rather than the act of physically or actually or practically investing. Now, I'm going to say it's the time to learn about it, so that you won't go wrong, or you won't get caught up in some bullshit, okay? Basically. Then you have the beetle card. The beetle card is good fortune. Here you get the beetle card. There's nothing further to say other than, again, hard work. These two cards go together. Hard work. You are guaranteed good fortune with the hard work. As you can see, this cobblestone, you can see the cobblestone here that the beetle is resting on. The cobblestone, the beetle kind of blends in with the cobblestone. That's letting you know cobblestone is hard. So that's telling you that you're going to have to do hard work in order to get this good fortune. Good fortune is smiling upon you if you are willing to do the work. You must be willing to do the work. And I'm saying that the work here is more of investing in the time to learn your craft, to learn about the business. This is school time, lesson time, okay? Then you have the knot. Unsuccessful plans. Plain and simple. As you see, this knot is all tied up, and it is a tight knot. So some plan that you may have invested in probably was unsuccessful, and here you're being shown that it was not probably a mishap. It was a learning experience. It was a learning tool or a stepping stone. Don't feel bad in the sense of, woe it's me, but learn from your mistakes. You may be being called here, Gemini, to look back over the things that you have done that got you into a bad situation, or you had a card that said something about that. Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. Well, bottom line here is that I'm feeling that you somewhere, Gemini, need to go back and pay attention to pay attention to your past endeavors as it may relate to investments or money matters or something like that. And although you may have protection from a powerful friend, it could be as it relates to money matters as well. So just pay attention there, and getting advice from some sound advisor in terms of reversing this unsuccessful plan. This was something that did not pan out, and you're being cautioned here that if you do not do the work, your plans will not be successful. I hope that was clear, because I'm getting a lot in my download here to give to you, Gemini. Now you have the next card coming out, which is the Lightning card. The Lightning card indicates that you should control your anger, or you will be sorry. This is a card of warning. Control your anger. Control your anger. You are being cautioned to control your anger. Okay? When you're confronted with an issue, do not allow yourself to be controlled by your anger, but control your anger. Otherwise, you will regret the results of your anger getting out of control. Okay? The word says be slow to anger. So you're being called here to be slow to anger, control your anger. And I mean, I'm saying it, repeating it, because this is a serious warning here, Gemini, to control your anger. You may even be faced with a situation that you may feel that you have every right to be upset, to be angry, but here, this card is cautioning you to not take that road, but to remain under control. Okay? Then you have the Wheel card. The Wheel card says indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. As you can see, this wheel is just rolling and it's attached to nothing. This card comes to you, Gemini, to say that this is the way that your life is seeming to be. Out of control. You seem to be, or feeling like if you have no purpose, no direction, but this card is coming to let you know that it is time, big time to take charge, get in control of your life, and stop allowing things to just run amok and be out of control, and just rolling around aimlessly as this wheel is rolling around, not really going anywhere. It's time for you to point your life in a direction of purpose. Go within and really figure out what you really are here to do. That's what this card is calling for. This wheel card and this lightning card, the two of them really do go together in terms of slowing yourself to anger, not getting angry and letting your anger control you, and getting out of control as it relates to anger. This card is saying to you, stop allowing your life to just have no purpose, and don't be angry about it. Get educated about it, okay? Because anger is not going to do you any good. It is going to hurt you, harm you, and you will not be able to get away from the results of if you let yourself get out of control as it relates to anger. You will regret it for many hours after. So I can't stress enough, when that card comes out, it is a serious card. Think of lightning, okay? When lightning strikes, think about that. That is what your anger will do to your life if you allow your life to get out of control, okay? In terms of your anger. If you need anger management, then go get anger management. That's a serious card. I cannot stress that enough in this reading, okay? Then you have the tree card. The tree card indicates affairs with your family. Now, this card does not indicate that the nature of the affairs with your family, but I can tell you that as you see that this tree is firmly rooted, that means you may have very close ties with your family. Also, you could feel that your family may be the cause of you feeling like your life is not where you want it to be. And this you could be very angry about. Remember I told you how the cards knit themselves together? So this lightning card is warning you to not be angry if it is related to family or close friends in your if your anger is related to issues with your family or close friends, because sometimes you can have friends that feel like family. So look in that area too, and be careful to not get into rumbles with close friends that may feel like family. Well, you know how you say, oh, so-and-so is like family to me. So that also could be related to family as well. So as I said, this card does not indicate here what the nature of the affairs with your family would be, but the surrounding cards give a good indication that it could be related to you feeling like your life is out of control, or your life isn't where you want it to be, or your life is, or you may feel that you are aimlessly just wandering through life with no purpose. And it could be related to family, as I said, or close friends. But you are being urged and forewarned, is forearmed, to not allow your anger to take control. And I am not beating a dead horse when I say that. Take heed that I am repeating it because it is a very serious issue. It could make you or break you. Put it that way. Now, then you have the yoke card. The yoke card says, feeling tied down or frustrated. So now, when two animals are yoked together, you have one animal here, one animal there. When one moves, the other one moves. So something has you feeling tied down and frustrated, that you feel that you can't get out of. You feel that you are in a situation that you can't get out of. And I'm going to say that it may go back to these family affairs, okay? But again, you are being cautioned to not get angry, not let the anger control you. And again, with the wheel card, feeling like if your life is you're rambling around aimlessly without purpose. Again, that could be related to how you feel tied with a situation that could be family related, as it relates to how you feel about your life and where your life is. So this yoke card here is letting you know that the cavalry is not coming to save you, Gemini. The only way out of this situation is you. You have to get you out of this situation. No one else can get you out of this situation. No one can unyoke you with this situation that is causing you this frustration and the feeling of being tied down, or like you can't get it together, or just like if something is going on with you. You have to be the savior, or the saving grace here for your own life and getting untied from this situation. Then you have your last and final card, which is the torch. The torch card says spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Okay, I oftentimes tell people, why curse the darkness when you can light a candle? Well, Gemini, here you have a torch. Light and darkness cannot dwell in the same space. So if it is dark, you feel that your life is dark in any way, shape, form, or fashion, you have now been given a torch that's going to light the way, that's going to give you clear understanding, a clear way out. Okay, so you started with the forest card that talked about, where is it? Oh, hang on. The forest card that talked about muddled and unclear thinking. Well, guess what? Ta-da! You've been granted spiritual help. You've been granted spiritual help. That is wonderful, Gemini. That means that you are going to have the ability to get out of the funk that you're in, because you have been given spiritual enlightenment and clear understanding as to what you need to do in what areas of your life in which you need to do it. Here, again, this is the torch card that talks about you having the way made that you can see clearly now where you couldn't see before. Your muddled thinking will be cleared up. And this card also can deal with leaning on your intuition, because it is spiritual. I'm going to ask you to hear from your intuition and let that be a part of the light and the torch that is in your life, that is lighting the way to your understanding. And once you get that understanding and clarity, you will be able to get out of the funk that you are in. Because as I said, light and darkness does not dwell in the same place. If it's lit and you turn off the light, it's dark. But if you are entering into a dark room and you turn on the light, now you can see. So here you have a torch, which means that you can see clearly your way out of this situation that you may be facing at this time. I would like to say also, take this time to hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and please share, as in share a huge donation at $iamtearoom. I will have this Cashapp address in my description, and you can feel free to send the greatest donation. As I said, a huge donation. I am thanking you in advance for your generosity, and I am saying ciao for now.